What's going on, Sip Sip? Welcome back to Sip Smoke and Shares, the guy with the goofy glasses, or at least that's what they say. And on this Friday, it's Focus Friday, and I made a decision. I chose simplicity, clarity, and peace, right? Because I realized that a lot of stress in my life came from confusion, overextending myself, and chasing things that I really didn't need, and trying to maintain things that were draining me mentally, emotionally, and financially. So now that I'm focused, right? I'm focused on my goals, my credit, and my future. I'm focused on building a life that gives me peace instead of pressure. And one of the things I learned that on the credit journey, when you simplify your life, your mind gets clear. When your mind gets clear, you make better decisions. And when you make better decisions, your future starts to change. And so this week I told y'all before 2026 is going to be my best year. And I started on my credit journey last year, but I've been really focusing on it. And so this week I saw my Equifax credit score hit 706. And it reminded me that discipline pays off, not overnight, but over time. So today's Focus Friday is about choosing life you truly want instead of the life that looks good to other people, right? And so today I want to talk, I wanted to say thank you to, who are the two people I want to shout out today? So I want to shout out Chris Ty and Danya Collins. These are my two, my latest subscribers. So hey, welcome to the channel. Thank y'all for joining this journey of Sip, Smoke, and Share with Ronnie, the guy with the goofy glasses. Don't be ashamed. Make a comment. Make comments. Let's hear your opinion. Let's hear what you really think. And so when I logged onto my Citibank account and was checking my card, I did the thing where I always check my cards. I always check my credit score, and I look at my credit report. And so I noticed that my Equifax score jumped up to 706. Then one of the other cards, my TransUnion score was like 687. And so my work has been paying off. But for some of you, it may not sound like a big deal, but for me, it represents discipline, consistency, sacrifice, and growth. And one of the biggest things that I learned, if you want great credit, then the first thing you have to do is decide that's what you want. You know, a lot of people talk, but they haven't made the decision. So a lot of people say that they want an 800 credit score or better credit, but their habits say something different. See, credit isn't just about money, it's about systems and discipline. So I had to stop doing some things. I had to stop going out. You understand, Miss Harris. I had to stop going out every Sunday to KMP Social. I had to stop spending emotionally. I had to swipe my card just because I wanted something. But I had to develop a system. And what do I mean by system? Pay my bills on time. I put a lot of them. I have some on my card and some on my bank account, but I pay them on time and put them on auto draft maybe a day or two before they're due. I pay my bills on time. I try and keep my balances low, even though some of them are high. But I also try to track my spending. And the hardest thing for me was to stop unnecessary purchases and understand that every decision impacts my life or impacts my credit. So most people don't fail because they can't make money. They fail because they don't manage their money that they already have. One of the things I realize is your credit is like your reputation financially. People may never meet you, but they already understand who you are. They already know your habits. They know if you're late, if you're responsible. They understand if you're impulsive, and they understand if you're disciplined. And what changed my mindset was understanding this. A high credit score gives you options. You understand what I'm saying? It separates you. You understand what I'm saying? You get better interest rate, better approvals, more leverage, less stress, and you save money. Some people think that building credit is impossible because they made decisions before, but your credit journey can change the moment you change your habits. So that's why today is Focus Friday, and I want to challenge people. Stop focusing on looking like you have something or looking rich and focus on becoming financially stable. There's a difference. Nobody can buy designer, you know, or anybody can buy designer and look like they have something. Anybody can finance a car. But discipline, consistency, and sacrifice, that's what builds wealth. And listen, I'm not at the finish line. I'm at the end of my journey. I'm continuing. I'm still learning, still paying things down, still improving. And I'm happy today. If I look at my spreadsheet, I paid off 3 of my cards, and I plan on paying one today. Today is Friday. I think I'm gonna pay my Chase card off, so the balance will be zero. I'm still improving, but seeing that 706 showed me that systems do work. My system is working. So small, consistent decisions eventually become major results. And so I'm just happy to say that I'm happy with the system. Today is Focus Friday, and I want y'all to have a good Friday, good weekend. But hey, make a decision to do better, right? And this is Sip Smoke and Share, the guy with the goofy glasses. Hey, Miss Harris, what's going on? You gonna be at KMP this weekend? Today is Focus Friday. I know I got off course right there, but I'm hoping that you guys will want better credit. So if you want some tips, follow me. I have a spreadsheet. I'll share my spreadsheet. But let's stop hoping and let's start building with a system. So hey, Sip, Smoke, and Share. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Sip, sip.